Alanya was founded on a small peninsula with the Taurus Mountains on the north and Mediterranean Sea on the south. In ancient times, it was sometimes called Pamphylia or Cilicia because it was situated on the border between these two provinces. Alanya's marina with its capacity and opportunities become a frequented point by yacht enthusiasts from all over the world. The marina, also appreciated with its cleanness, not only serves countless tourists both from Turkey and abroad, but also hosts various organizations. The international Alanya harbour is also amongst the selected harbours of Turkey, where ships with high passenger capacity can dock. The city's symbol, Kızıl Kule, red tower with an octagonal plan, was built by the Seljuks in the 13th century. While in construction, it was difficult to raise stone blocks after a certain height, so the upper side of the tower was constructed with terracotta bricks, which gives the tower its name. The tower was constructed to protect the harbour and the shipyard against attacks by the sea, and it was used for military purposes for centuries. The Alanya Castle, with walls as long as 6.5 kilometers, stands on a peninsula that rises 250 meters above sea level. The settlement in Alanya Peninsula, which was also known as Kandeleri, goes back to the Hellenistic period, although the historical composition that can be found today reflects the Seljuk period from the 13th century. Castle was constructed by Alaaddin Keykubat, the Seljuk Sultan, who seized the city in 1221 and reconstructed it. The castle has 83 towers and 140 bastions. The donjon at the peak of the peninsula now serves as an open-air museum. Sultan Alaaddin Keykubat's palace was here. Additionally, there are restaurants and cafes on the road leading to the castle and on hillsides which dominate the harbour. The castle is open to the traffic. This road takes nearly 1 hour by walking. The shipyard construction, which started near Kızılkule in 1227, 6 years after Seljuk Sultan Alaaddin Keykubat seized the city, was completed within a year. The area of the shipyard was chosen in order to make the most of the daylight. Damlataş Cave is in Alanya and near the sea. It is at a distance of 3 kilometers to the city center. The cave's total length is 30 meters and is a type of dry and horizontal cave. The cave covers a surface of 200 square meters. The cave, that has a matchless view with numerous stalactites and stalagmites, is 15 meters high. After investigations made by doctors and chemists, it was found that the cave has a good effect on asthma. The Alanya Museum, that was opened in 1967, is in the Alanya city centre near Damlataş Beach. There are 2 sections in the museum, and the pieces that have been gathered from Alanya and its environs, and also pieces that were taken from the Museum of Anatolian Civilizations, give us an idea about the chronological progress in Anatolia which are displayed. There is a separate hall for the Hercules statue, which has become the symbol of Alanya Museum. The Atatürk House and Museum is an example of historical civil architecture in Alanya. Some of the photos of Atatürk from the first years of the War of Independence and the early years of the Republic are displayed in the first floor of the museum. Siedra is situated 20 kilometers east of Alanya. According to excavations that were held by Alanya Archaeological Museum, it is assumed that the history of the city goes back to the 7th century BC. The city expands over a large area, and a column street of 10 meters wide and 250 meters long is at the southeastern part of the city. The temple, theatre, acropolis, necropolis, agora and residential house ruins can be counted among other monuments of the city. Dim Cave is one of the most beautiful caves of Turkey. Stalactites, stalagmites, columns, macaroni shields and wall formations in the cave are very ornamented and rich. Situated 11 kilometers to Alanya, with its environment full of picnic areas and forests, Dim Cave is frequented by a large number of tourists. The cave is open for visits throughout the year. All through the Dim River, numerous tables placed within the river beds as well as countryside restaurants near the river shores are to be found. Your feet, which touch stones, grass and flowers in the picnic fields, are left to cold water. Alara is situated on a plain at a distance of 800 meters to Alara Castle near the Alara River. This building was constructed only by using big section stones as a caravanserai on a 2,000 square meter surface. The caravanserai that was built in 1231 was restored a couple of years ago, and today it is used as a restaurant and shopping centre. You can have lunch at a small countryside restaurant by Alara River. Take a swim in the river while waiting for your service. The beach of Cleopatra is an extension of Damla Tash Beach, which extends for nearly 2 kilometers. It is a blue flag beach. Both the sea and the beach are sandy. It has a large sea shore. This is the most favorite beach of Alanya. 10,000s of visitors come here in the summer. Alanya is a faultless beauty where blue and green blend together everywhere. In Alanya, the sunset breaks the good news for new life and a nightlife which lasts until dawn. Bars and discos welcome everybody who feels young. Even the stars in the sky are dancing. The yellow light that spreads over the impressive walls of the middle-aged castle takes one to another dimension of time. There is no limit to dance, music and entertainment. You can hear the sound of a new song from the most rhythmic to the most romantic from the doors of the bars, every step in the quay and marketplace. In Alanya, life goes on day and night without taking a break.